You know what would be better than watching this commercial? Watching your commercial. Join the party that is Make Your Day Richer TV by advertising your brand, business, or project during the show. Use us to promote what you're doing to make our viewers' day richer. Scan the QR code or visit makeyourdayricher.com/advertising to start promoting today.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Make Your Day Richer. Sit. Stop. Hey, you up there. Stop. Welcome. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I hope you all, I don't know, do you have today off? What are you doing today? Anything good? Are you working today? Do you have tomorrow off? I hope you have Friday off. We are taking tomorrow and Friday off. We've got two really good shows for you, but we won't be live. Okay? All right. But still enjoy them. It's also today my brother's birthday, so happy birthday, Rob. Wish I could be there. I know you're in hunting, and as your vegan brother, I say that with a smile on my face. Good luck hunting. He told me this morning he has not shot a deer yet, and I'm glad. I think it was funny. I was reading something about where I grew up. Like, it's a big thing, hunting, right, in Wisconsin. And someone had posted that they harvested a deer. Like, you harvest vegetables. You pick vegetables. You don't harvest a deer. You killed it. You killed it. All right. Well, let's not talk about that. We are having, what are you having for dinner or tomorrow for Thanksgiving? We are having vegan meatballs, vegan bowls. I don't know. I don't cook. I don't cook. So I don't actually know what we're having. I know we're having potatoes, and I know we're having, that's it. That's all I know, because my dad gave us potatoes. Anyway, but you know what we are having is coffee. Thanks to my new, let me get it over here, my new Ninja Luxe Cafe. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. Amazing. It's not in here. It's on my kitchen. But this thing, it does everything. Espresso, drip coffee, cold brew. All I saw was on the back here, espresso martinis. So we're having espresso martinis for Thanksgiving. It grinds the beans. It does everything you ever need. This right here, the Ninja Luxe Cafe. I love a Ninja coffee maker. I've had the original Ninja back when Ninja only had one coffee maker available. I bought it, and it made me become a Ninja lover. All things Ninja. I've got the Ninja blender, everything Ninja that they make, I love to get. And they have lots of great products. So if you're looking for a good holiday gift for someone, the Ninja Luxe Cafe right here, Premiere Series. I'm so excited. I bet that's a lot of noise. And you'll see a link to go to my Amazon site to buy that. Thank you. Have a good day and Merry Christmas. So if I'm feeling, if I have better, and I'm in a better mood. Sorry, someone's commenting. Kiki, hey, he was supposed to be on the show a long time ago. He is from San Antonio. Everything's going great, sir. Come on the show. Talk about it. It looks like he's got a movie coming out. Come on the show. Message me. We'll figure that out. All right. So if I'm in a better mood, it's because I've got better coffee. It's really my point. Last night, I got to see Fortune Feimster, who I love. Hysterical. I have never seen her live, but she is from Belmont, North Carolina. And so she was here. And so she jumped on at the Comedy Zone and did some like material that she was working out. So it was kind of funny because I listened to her podcast that she does with Tig and May. I say their first names like we're friends. It's called Handsome. It's a really good podcast. But a lot of her jokes are like from the stories she was telling on that podcast. So I felt I was with Tony and I was with my friend Rebecca, and I was like, I know this one. I know the punchline to this one. It was really funny. And I've seen a ton of stand-up, but I've never seen someone like working out material. So she would like tell a story and be like, I don't think I like that one. How do you guys feel? And then we'd all get to talk to her about what we thought about her jokes. It was really fun. And so go see her. She has a new special coming out on Netflix December 3rd. Not quite sure why she's not coming on this program to talk about it, but it's fine. She will eventually. Okay. Also, I co-host a podcast. Outside of this show, I co-host a podcast for the Wolf Media Festival, which if you are a creator, Kiki, if you're still watching, you're in lots of movies, you're doing lots of creative things. The Wolf Media Festival, emphasis on media festival. It's not just films. It is any type of media. Go on their website and look at it. But I co-host the podcast, which we talk to all of the winners. They do monthly submissions, monthly winners, a ton of categories, and I get to talk to the winners of those categories. So here's a clip. It's out today. Wolf Media Festival podcast. Take a look. It's with Michael Allen, who was so nice and sent me his book called The Tao of Surfing. And the film that he won for is based on this book. An incredible story and finding depth at low tide. So go get that book as well. He's not on this show, but he's on this podcast. You know what I'm talking about. Take a look. As a huge proponent of arts and health and arts for your health, I want to talk about that a little bit and what you get out of it.
I think one of the things, and this is the psychology of it, is an interesting thing that when you create something artistic, whether it be my photography or through film, and you see it changing lives, that is a huge part of why I do this, because and art needs to be shared. As artists, we have to share our art, and it's to. I think there's a purpose of the art. The purpose is to get people to, see different perspectives, right? For film and from photography, and hopefully it elevates their level of thinking or brings them into places they've never been before.
It's a really good interview and a really great film that he won for. So go check that out wherever you get your podcasts. It's also on YouTube. Jacqueline, who's my boss over there at the Wolf Media Festival, will be on the show on Friday. So take a look at that. You can learn more about the festival then. Okay, I think that's it. We have a really good show today. Thanks to Podmatch, Debra Cohen is here. And get ready. She is a trip. So full disclosure, we filmed this interview a couple days ago, and she's hilarious and a little crazy, and that's why I love her. Crazy in the best way, Debra, and I think she knows that. She's very child of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. She opened for Debbie Harry. She opened for Joan Jett. Come on. And she has a great story. And so we're talking about her music. We're talking about her new book. She has a new book out that you can you see it on there? I don't know if you can. And aging. She's in a beauty contest. And wait until you hear how old she is. Because I thought she was my age. 40. And she is not. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Debra Cohen after this break. Don't go away.
Tired of harsh chemicals in your home? Let's change that. At EcoGlow Cleaning, we bring eco-friendly expertise right to your doorstep. We will make your day richer by bringing a glow to your home or office. For over 20 years, EcoGlow Cleaning has been the trusted choice for professional cleaning services in the Charlotte area. From deep cleaning to regular maintenance, EcoGlow Cleaning offers a wide range of services. All services are tailored to your needs and schedule. Our eco-friendly products ensure a healthy and safe environment for you and your family, including your pets. For a free quote, visit our website at www.ecoglowcleaning.com or give us a call at 704-777-9768. EcoGlow Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Make Your Day Richer TV.
I want to talk about music.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
then-
And I'm in a beauty contest
and a beauty contest.
for my 70th birthday. First
Okay,
birthday.
You're going to be 70 or you are 70?
Yeah, I'm going to be 70 on the 30th. So I wanted to do something radical because I don't want to go down the slippery slope of, depression.
Have you? Okay.
No, I've
this
not
is
had
one of
I've
the-
not had a facelift. This
No,
is
no,
what,
no.
oh, okay.
Have you always? Okay, wait. Tell everybody about the beauty contest, and then I want to get into how you got into it. And have you always? I mean, because you look like I thought we were the same age. I'm 40.
Oh, well, this is 70s, the new 40.
I guess, or 40's
I mean,
the new
thank
70.
you.
I don't know.
Thank you for saying so. That really makes my day. Yeah.
But I honestly thought we were the same age.
No, yeah.
Tell everybody about the. Okay, first of all, sorry, we got way too excited. This is
Oh.
Debra Cohen, everyone.
Hi.
And obviously, you're going to love her.
Oh,
Singer, songwriter, author, and beauty contest
and yoga
winner,
teacher.
I'm sure, and yoga teacher.
Thank you. You're so sweet, Richard.
So tell everybody about the beauty contest.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, this is 2024 and I got an invitation from Fab Over 40 to compete in a contest. And when I first opened it up, I thought, guffaw, right. Do they know how old I am? But, and I thought, you know what? Why should I put the limit on myself? I'm going to submit it and say, yes, I'm interested. Maybe they don't know how old I am, but I can't lie, And they accepted me. And I've been running since I've made the beginner semifinals and the top 15 and the top 10 and the top 5 last week. And they're apparently, because it's over 40 women, they group them. I don't know what the age cutoffs are for each group, but whatever group I'm in, I guess it would be it'd be the 60 to 70. And I'm going to be 70 on November 30th.
And obviously, you're going to love her. Singer, songwriter, author, and beauty contest
and yoga
winner,
teacher.
I'm sure, and yoga teacher.
Thank you. You're so sweet, Richard.
So tell everybody about the beauty contest.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, this is 2024 and I got an invitation from Fab Over 40 to compete in a contest. And when I first opened it up, I thought, guffaw, right. Do they know how old I am? But, and I thought, you know what? Why should I put the limit on myself? I'm going to submit it and say, yes, I'm interested. Maybe they don't know how old I am, but I can't lie, And they accepted me. And I've been running since I've made the beginner semifinals and the top 15 and the top 10 and the top 5 last week. And they're apparently, because it's over 40 women, they group them. I don't know what the age cutoffs are for each group, but whatever group I'm in, I guess it would be it'd be the 60 to 70. And I'm going to be 70 on November 30th. So they're going to do the group final number 1 this week on November 21st. And if I make it to number 1, right now I'm number 2. So I'm like, yay. And it's all about votes. So the number of votes. So no, I've not stood in front of anybody with my bikini, but
well, today's the day. You're on TV. Let's do it.
No, you'll have to have me come back when I win. Okay, then I'll let you see the goods. I'll let you see the girls.
Do you remember that episode a long time ago of Kirstie Alley on Oprah when she came out, when she had lost all the weight? She came out in a bikini.
Oh, wow.
This is Deborah. This is going to be our Oprah and Kirstie Alley moment.
Wow. From your, what's the saying? From your mouth to God's ear. There you go. There,
right.
Yeah.
Well, happy early birthday as well. Are you doing anything big to celebrate?
Well, probably every day is a happy day. So I don't really have a birthday that stands out. I just, it's a number, and I think that because I sing, I love to sing, singing makes you youthful. So, of course, genetics, my Nana has something to do with it, but it's up here, and I believe it or not, I look younger today than I did when I was in my 40s. Because I wasn't happy in my 40s. And, your face is like the roadmap of your life. Yeah. And a lot of women try to get facelifts and stuff. I haven't done that yet, but I'm looking at getting a chin lift.
I don't think you need to.
Well
just don't, Deborah. Call me before you go in, because I will talk you out of it.
Oh, no, but I think, the first thing, ladies that are listening that are younger, please take care of the backs of your hands and your neck, because they age before your face. Yikes. Nobody ever told me that. Yeah. So I'm thinking about, they got this thing now called cryotherapy for your neck to get rid of the double chin. So I've got these little pouches here I need to kind of get rid of. So
Deborah, here's my advice. Grow your beard out, and then no double. That's what I did. Just no double chin.
Wait a minute. Did you see me in the mirror cutting my hairs off my chin?
How long have you been singing and writing music?
Well, I've been singing since the Beatles in the early 60s. I fell in love with John and Paul. I guess it was a contest in my young mind, and I wanted my first boyfriend to look like Paul McCartney. I searched high and low. I found one guy, but he was taken. He was already taken. And my mom. So I sang that song, I Will, to Paul McCartney until the day he got married to Linda. And he just burst my bubble, because I thought surely he's going to marry me. But so did everybody else that was in that Beatlemania, So I
thought about that about Ricky Martin. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And the Partridge Family, for those people out there, I think I love you.
David Cassidy, yes. So what was that like then? Because you were in that era. You opened for Joan Jett.
Yes, in Boston at the Rat, and I went to CBGB's, and I had all the fortune of playing at these good places like, Debbie Harry's still going at it, Blondie. And so is Joan Jett. Yes, I opened up. I love rock and roll, so put a little dime in the jukebox, baby. I don't sound as good.
Deborah, if we get caught of copyright infringement and get a fine, I'm sending that to you, by the way. But we get kicked off of YouTube.
Oh gosh,
how did that happen?
Picky. Well, I was in a band, and my boyfriend was going to Berklee School of Music, so he had a lot of inside connections. He got, we had a booking agent, and we just toured New England, but then all of a sudden I lost myself in drugs. I started taking cocaine because the lines were free, and Dom Perignon, and the fine. I grew up poor, so I didn't have none of this stuff. So I really indulged.
So it felt like a luxury, right?
Oh my God, it was a luxury, yes. But I lost my way, and I thought I sounded good, but I was half in the bag on stage, and you just, if you're like drunk, let's just say the word drunk. If you're drunk on the stage, you sound drunk. But I almost got signed by a record label in the 90s in Nashville. But by that time, I was I think I was your age then. And they wanted to pitch my music to somebody else, this A&R guy. I'm sitting there thinking, trying to sit there proper because I wanted to get signed. I didn't want to let up my real personality. He's, looking at spinning his Rolodex. And I'm like, what the hell? Why don't you even look at me? And he says, well, it takes years of grooming to get somebody signed. I said, well, here I am. I gave up my job up in Maine. I was a postmaster. I gave up that job to come down here and make it. And he said, well, you don't understand. I said, yes, I do. I'm here. I try to put on that Southern drawl from, the North. He's probably going, what the hell is this? So he finally looked at me full face because I wasn't getting it. And he said, nobody's going to sign you because you're too old. oh my God, those were the worst words.
Wow.
I was hiding my age, trying to make it until I got too old, and now he killed me. So I thought, okay, I got to go for the day job. Now this time, what am I going to do? I'm in my mid 40s. What am I going to do with my life? I wanted to just be a singer-songwriter in a band. I thought, okay, they'll take teachers at any age. So I went to college and finished my degree because I dropped out when I could play 1-4-5 on the guitar, in my 20s. I didn't want a degree. So I graduated when I was 50 and became a public high school teacher at an alternative high school for jailbirds. I'm like, they had the neck, ankle bracelets on, and I'm like, I thought the first time I saw this Johnny, he's wearing his rosary. I'm like, well, isn't he holy? I thought, because I was brought up Catholic. Nobody told me he was a gangster. I'm like, oh my God. And I realized I was in trouble when I asked him for his homework, and he said, F you, I don't have it. I'm like, I was mortified because I come from a high school in the 70s where you got a demerit for chewing gum in the hallway. So, oh my God. So it was PTSD triggers to the 10th degree. And I was crying in my classroom and nobody was in. I was a train wreck for 10 years. And I said, I can't make it to the big 30 years you're supposed to have, retirement. I can't do it. I'm leaving because, I just can't do it. So I'm nervous wreck. So then I became a yoga teacher in 2016, moved to Florida, became a full-time RVer to try to get myself into nature because that's where I feel peace, and thought I was going to be an aromatherapist, but I didn't like taking those lengthy medical histories that you have to take. So I'm like, no, I'm going to hook up my RV and drive across the United States. And I went to Texas, and looking for myself, but what I found at the age of 62 was my husband.
Oh, Where did you find him, in an RV park?
No, I actually was looking for a congregation to attend because I love to sing to God. And there he was with his tie-dye shirt on. And I love tie-dye. I'm a sucker for tie-dye. So, yes, I met him.
I couldn't tell you love a pattern, Deborah.
Yes, I love tie-dye. So, anyway, polka dots and all that jazz. Paisley, I love Paisley. And bell-bottoms. So, anyway, we went on a date, and I didn't know it, but I had made a list of 10 items that I wasn't going to go out with any guy after my big D in 2008. I was afraid to date, so I made a list of 10 things the guy had to have before I'd go on a date. Needless to say, for 8 years, I didn't date because nobody made the 10 things. And when I hit 60, my girlfriend said, you know what? You got to cut that list in half. You can't afford to be so choosy at your age. So I did. I cut it in half. 5. So I went on my first date with him at 62 with my list of 5. Lo and behold, he had a list of 5. I'm like, whoa. So we're sitting there at lunch and we're crossing off the list. Check. Yes. Do you do this? Like an interview. Check. 3 weeks later, we got married.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. January 31st, 2017. And we've been happy. It's been a bumpy road because, when you get to be my age, you're set in your ways, But he gives me my space and he lets me do my thing. And I'm happy for the first time in my life, actually. So, yay.
Congratulations. I love that.
Thank you.
Is he in the entertainment art world, or is he out of that and just what does he think of you as a performer and an author and all these creative things that you do?
You know what? That's the same question I bet a lot of people ask Dolly Parton because her husband is in the background. I've always wondered, how does he let her walk around with her big boobies in the air and he doesn't get jealous, because everybody's looking at him, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can't see mine because that's on purpose. But anyway, no, he's an author in the making, and he sells drugs for a drug pharmacy, the legitimate
The real,
drugs. So
yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
legal
drugs.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for people like us that need to, stay together.
I hear
You get
you.
your
I hear you.
yeah. So you meet people my age usually, and they're like, "Huh? So what are your aches and pains?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, let me get out of here." I mean, that's actually one of the reasons I moved away from Florida the first time, because you get in the hot tub with these people in their 60s and 70s, and oh, they're always talking about like, "Oh, how are you? What's your name?" And they start talking about their grandkids. I said, "I'm not asking you about your grandkids, Next, or they bring out pictures of their dogs. I'm like, "Well, isn't that nice? I really wanted to see that." Not really,
Yeah.
Let's talk about music, like,
Uh-huh.
no, I've always been I'm a round peg trying to be stuck into a square hole, because in the 70s, people that were square were people you didn't
Mhm.
want to talk to. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and that's why you're on this show, because I don't want any of those people. I want you. Speaking of, so when your husband's book comes out, I hope he comes on this show to talk about it.
I will definitely tell him,
Love
because I
that.
do all of that work for him. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good. Yes.
I
Have
will.
his people call it my people, which is you and me.
Oh, that's
Um,
great. That's great. And everybody that's listening right now.
that's right.
I
Nobody's
mean, I
asking.
love your shows on YouTube. They're so
Oh, thanks.
colorful. Yeah.
Thanks. I have
Yeah.
fun. It's fun
Yeah.
because I get to talk to people like you all the time, every day. Speaking of authors and books, tell everybody about your book.
Well, I have a controversial book, not on
Switching
purpose,
topics. Switching
not
topics somehow.
not on purpose, but I just, after the October, now this is like really heady stuff. It's nonfiction. My husband loves fiction. I hate fiction, but sorry, you'll probably have to bleep that, right? Um, I just want the facts, Car 54, where are you? I just want the
Yes.
facts.
Yes.
So
Oh my God, that's a
anyway,
great movie starring Rosie O'Donnell. Okay.
well, yeah. So anyway, Jewish Palestine, Arab Palestine, A History of Conflict by me, Debra Cohen. I got the idea after watching a documentary called Birth of a Conflict, dated 2022. And it was a revelation of these documents that were supposed to be destroyed by the British Mandate people. They didn't want the truth out about Palestine. But the secretary, I think his name is Henry, and this is all in my book, he decided instead of destroying the documents, he would hide them. So they've been secretly stored in the UK archives until very recently. This scientist named Wagner discovered like 140-page document, something like that, telling why the Palestinians don't have a state. And you're going to be shocked to find out that it's not Israel's fault. They were both offered land, and the bottom line is the Palestinian Arabs didn't want Israel to have any land. They really wanted to destroy the land so it would be unlivable, because it's actually about anti-Semitism. The leader at that time was rubbing elbows with Hitler. So I won't say any more, but if you get the book, you can get it on Amazon. Check out the reviews on Amazon. I'm getting some really good reviews on Amazon. Or you can just go to this website, tinyurl.com/DJ books.
We love it.
One.
We love a good jingle around here, so I'll make sure that's in there. What made you want to write this book? Because it's obviously different from your musical life and from your other life. Like, what was the impetus for that?
I mean, we're here all of us for a reason. And sometimes the reason that you're here, that you discover you're here for, is not what you wanted, but it becomes a passion or a burden in your heart. You ever watch a movie and it made you cry? That in real life is what happened to me when I heard about October 7th massacre 2023 in Israel. It really distressed me, beyond the ordinary. And I'm like, wait a minute, why am I feeling so extreme about this? I mean, before that, it was for Sudan. And that's another story. I actually worked with UNHCR in 2008 and had a Sudanese refugee family of, it was a couple and 3 kids live in my house for 3 months until they could get on their own. And that was a picnic.
Wow.
Yeah, because, the UNHCR did not check them for TB. And, they'd been living with me for a couple months and it came out from the medical profession. Did you know these people have TB? I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
thanks a lot. So, I got these black spots in my lungs from being exposed to it. But, so that's the way it goes. I'm still here. Yeah, well, God is a healer. That's all I can say on the air. So now, instead of Sudan, the reason I stopped rooting for Sudan is because Medina, the girl, came to me one day crying with a black eye. And I asked her what happened. And she said her husband punched her because she wanted a washing machine. And so, these are Christians, and it just turned me off because of the abuse I suffered as a child in my own home. So I just kind of cut the cord. You can't help everybody. So I didn't have that burden like I did for Sudan until this massacre, and I just happened upon this Birth of a Conflict documentary, and I thought I've got to do something to help these people. And so I thought, you know what? I've been wanting to write a book for a long time, but I haven't. I mean, who wants to hear another story about somebody, about me? I'm not famous yet, so wait till I get famous, then I'll write that book about me.
After this interview, Deborah, after this interview.
From your mouth to God's ear, second time.
You, yes, this is a lot's going to happen after this.
Oh.
I feel like your life needs to be not even a book. It needs to be like a movie. It needs to be a sitcom. I think that would be so, like, you've had such an interesting life and a full life, and you're also 70 and you look 40. So there's that. Deborah, what's the best way that people can connect with you? And I'm just hoping I get your little jingle again for your
okay. Well, Debra, Debra Cohen, Cohen, music, music.com.
I'll try to get, when we do that at the bottom of the screen, the little bouncy ball. Remember that?
Oh, that'd be great. I love those.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that talented, but I'll try to figure it out.
Oh, that'd be great.
Deborah Cohen, thank you so much for being here. You've been a joy.
Oh, well, thank you, Richard. You've been a joy. I just love the colors in your show. They resonate with me and make me happy. So I'm glad to be on your happy show. Thank you.
Well, come back anytime you want. Go get her book. Go look up her music. Go to her website and sing the jingle, would you? We'll be right back.
Yes.
You know what would be better than watching this commercial? Watching your commercial. Join the party that is Make Your Day Richer TV by advertising your brand, business, or project during the show. Use us to promote what you're doing to make our viewers' day richer. Scan the QR code or visit makeyourdayricher.com/advertising to start promoting today.
Oh, we're back, Deborah. What a hoot. What a woman. I love her. And happy early birthday. Good luck on your beauty contest. I hope she gets to come back and tell us that she wins, or that she won, because she's so fun. I love her energy. Hey, have a great day off tomorrow. And if you have Friday off, and I hope you do, I hope you enjoy that as well. We've got a great show tomorrow that aired a couple months ago, but it's literally our highest rated show. So I thought I'd bring it back because it's Thanksgiving. And we're talking about friendship and fitness with my buddy, Jake Johnson, who will be in the studio. And it's a good way to celebrate. All right, everyone, have a great day. Go make your day richer. Go make someone else's day richer. You've made mine richer by watching, and I love you for it. Go get, the link is in the comments already. Go get your Ninja Luxe Cafe. Would you? Makes a great gift. And buy me another one so I can have one in every room of my house. All right, everyone. I love you. Bye.